going on, y'all?
What's up? I just said what's up.
So today we gotta go to the hardware store to get another bit. Today we got DI.
What's up, man? I look crazy.
Today we got DI coming with us and finna take the bike. So without further ado, let's go to the hardware store and get this bit. All right, in the hardware store. So I think which one did I get? This one right here. I'm gonna go with this one right here, and we'll get the rest of this bike painted. So yeah. Gotta get the card. Alright.
You gonna pay me 1 cent?
Nope. Actually, yeah. Maybe. Alright, y'all. So I'm in a work suit now, and we're back at the house. Got a new setup a little bit. You know, we got the shade right here. We got some new things going on. So yesterday I did some work off camera, and I basically got almost every part of the paint. So all the paint is almost off. Today I'm just gonna be going on those little spots and trying to get the rest of that paint off, and then we're gonna move on to the forks. We still have to do that part, and then I have some fenders inside that we gotta do. So yeah, I did some on the bottom too. We're not gonna do the plate because I mean there's no point, because it's like really no point, you're not gonna see it. But all like the black you still see on there, that's what I'm gonna try and get off today. Like, see how they still have some black right there, some smudges right there on the side. So I have to try and get that off today. I ran through one of them. This is the first one I used. This got the majority of it off, but we ended up going with the other one I had bought. And then now, you know, so we went to the hardware store and I got another one. So I'm gonna get to work and see how much I can get off this bike. Alright, y'all, so the bike is basically done. It still got some smudges on there, but I think it'll be fine for when we paint it. Some of the smudges I can't get to, some of them I can. I'm gonna see if I could do any more, but we have to do the fenders, and then tomorrow, well not tomorrow, but for me tomorrow. Actually, yeah, we'll make this a day 2 type stuff. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try and tackle the forks. You have to do the forks. This is all still black, and then I have to go and tackle the fenders and some other parts of the bike, like the chain guard. I mean, not the guard, the shield. I have to still do that. But as of the big part, by the end of today, it will be done. So, yeah. Now, still gotta, in the back, right there. I'm gonna make a video on trying to fix that too. Because the plan for the end of the year is to have all bikes running. This bike is getting, let me just show y'all. So you already know what's going on with this bike. You already know everything about this bike. Now if I walk over here, we have a Suzuki Boulevard. This is a 2000, it's either 10 or 14. I think it's a limited edition. problem with this is we just gotta replace all fluids and it's fine. So I mean, we're gonna get there, but one video we gotta drain the coolant because we gotta do a coolant change on there. Gotta do a coolant change on there. We have to do gearbox fluid change. We gotta drain the gas. And we gotta replace the oil. I mean, do an oil change and change out the oil filter. And then on this bike right here, it's a miniature version of my bike. I have the C200U. This is I have the C200U. This is a CT100U. And this is a very small motor. It's literally the same motor as mine, just compressed down. This one has some internal issues with the engine. It's like rust in the gas tank. The carburetor's gone on it. We're just gonna end up replacing the whole motor. We're gonna do another motor on this. As you see, we got some rust on the chain. We're gonna get the chain off. We gotta get that off. That big gear right there too. The tires are actually fine. The tires still have like grip on it. The back tire too. We don't really ride that one like that because it was giving so many problems. I just stopped doing it. So that's the plan, is to get all three of these bikes running. By the end of the year, we're gonna get there eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna start. One of you guys said that the motor that came off the bike is still savable. I read the comments. I want to show, if that person sees this video, I want to show you what this motor looks like now. I don't think that's savable. Maybe it's just the rust. The block is still intact, but that rust that's a big problem. I don't think that's savable. Alright, but yeah, old motor right there. Just a lot of things we gotta do, but I mean, it's gonna get done eventually, so. Alright, I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna get back. I'm just gonna get back to work. Keep on doing, just finish this up. Do as much as I can on this. And then tomorrow we're gonna. Alright, so, gonna do a little bit more recording. The rest of this, I already know the part where I was finishing, where I gotta finish. So this, I'm gonna do this rail right here. And like pieces like this, I'm gonna see if I can just paint over. It's roughed up, but like some of the pieces, like, you know, in the middle, I can't really get to that. But I mean, it should be fine. The paint might be able to go over it, and if not, might have to put a little spray paint on there. But they ain't gonna know this one. But oh, I didn't even notice this piece. I gotta do this piece right there too, and then some of these pieces. My pieces that are standing out, I still gotta tackle, like these right here. Still gotta get that area right there, and still got a little bit more I gotta do for today. But after today, tomorrow, we're gonna tackle the rest of this and hopefully get this done as soon as possible so I can move on to the forks. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that for today, cause it's almost time for me to break fast and my back hurts. So yeah, looks nice. It's not as black anymore. All of it is basically removed, so I think we can set this aside. If I see that there's too much going on, like too much still of color, then I'll start. That's on the racist. If there's still too much like black on the frame, then I'ma just like, you know, hit it again. But from right here, it's not looking bad. It looks like it's, man, it still got some of that, but just don't pay attention to that. But like basically, like just it in general, like the frame, the paint's gone. The paint's gone. So I'm gonna go and sit this inside and clean up, and tomorrow we are gonna, I might try and work on a motorcycle tomorrow, but tomorrow's goal is this. Tomorrow's goal is this. I'm gonna make this video. It's gonna be a 3-day process, 3-4 day process. It's not gonna just be like one video at a time because I need more content. But this is gonna be, this took around like 4 days of straight work. 4 days of like my time straight work. So that took around 4 days. This might take, I could see this taking like 1 day. I could do this in a day. I lied. I can't do this in a day. I probably could do this in 2 days. And then like the fenders and stuff, I could do that in a day. Actually, fenders, I have spray paint on the fenders, so I got to put some aircraft remover on there. I'm gonna show y'all that. But I'm gonna do this, then put the aircraft remover on the fenders. So let me clean up. All right, so we got the whole desk cleared now. Matter of fact, just spray it down with a. Alright, so that's clear. Now I'm gonna show y'all what we gonna do. So this right here is a fender. I think this is the back fender. And when we bought the stuff to spray paint the bike. I mean, not spray paint the bike, like the air compressor and stuff. We bought a spray paint to see like what that blue looked like. It wasn't exactly the blue that I was looking for, but we got to get this off, so when we do get the correct blue, we'll be able to paint over this. And I'll do the same. I have to do the same thing that I did with the frame thing that I'm going to do with the forks. We're going to use that tool and like strip it down. All right, well, I guess that's the end of today. Tomorrow I'm gonna tackle those forks. Like I already said, the forks and the fender. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna figure it out. But gotta take out the pressure on this. So I guess you're gonna see this pressure up. Turn it off, and it make this go by faster. Gotta put the pressure as high as I can get it to go. What you think will be 125? Okay, so this is just straight 125. Gonna go and close that valve back up. I think there's cats. Like, see? Oh, look, all the way down there. Sneak up on them. There you go. Just standing there. A little bit of fun. Way to end off the video.
6'9".